Hey everyone, welcome back to another session. In today's class, we are going to deal with the reproductive system. Now, when we talk about the reproductive system, first point over here is in cockroach, sexes are separated. That means male will be different and the female will be different. These kind of organism, we call it as unisexual. Uni means one, so only one gender is present in that particular organism. The another word for it is dioecious. How do I told you to remember it? DU, Delhi University. D for dioecious, and dioecious word we use for the unisexual organism. Then the second point is here you are going to see the sexual dimorphism. Dimorphism, when I say that, see, sexes are separated means male and female are separated. Dimorphism means you will be able to see male and female and tell the difference. Okay, this is a male and this is a female. How? By externally and internally. Okay, externally and internally difference will be evident for male and female. Let's see how. If we'll talk about the male and female, let's see. First character, abdomen. Abdomen will be narrow and long in case of the male, and in female it is going to be broad and short. Why broad and short? Because it is going to carry egg, right? Now brood pouch is absent in male and present in female. Write in the comment box that brood pouch is formed by the fusion of how many abdomens and which all abdomens. Genital opening की बात करें तो it is present in the ninth segment. Which segment? Sternum. What is sternum? The ventral side sclerite, we call it as sternum, where below the anus. Genital opening is present below the anus in the ninth abdomen. Now female की बात करें तो it is present on the eighth abdominal sternum. Eight abdominal sternum. Here you will be able to see only 7 sternum in female. Anal style की बात करें तो style कौन मारता है? Anal style और cordial style. Don't get confused. Last time NEET में cordial style पूछा था. So anal style and cordial style both are present in male, where on the ninth abdomen of the sternal segment it is absent in female. Gonopophysis is nothing but the sclerites which are going to cover, which are going to protect the genital aperture. Okay, so how many gonopophysis are present? 3. It arises from the ninth sterna. In female, 3 pairs are present which arise from 8th and 9th sterna. Now, we have already studied in the structure the 7th tergum is going to overlap the 8th one in case of male, and 7th one is going to overlap 8th and 9th in case of the female. Wings की अगर बात करें तो it extend beyond the abdomen in male, but it won't be extending beyond the abdomen in female, right? Now, gonopophysis more in detail we will study in today's class only. Let's begin with the male reproductive system. Male reproductive system में we are going to study about the primary organ, associated ducts, associated glands, and the male external genitalia. Primary organ, which organ is called as, how can I say that this is the primary organ? उसको बोलते कैसे हैं? So primary organs are the organs which produces the gamete. Whichever organ is going to produce the gamete, I will call it as a primary organ. So here my primary organ is what? Testes. How many testes are present? 2 testes are present, that is 1, and it is elongated. How many lobes will be present? 3 lobes are present which are located on the lateral side from abdomen A4 to A6 and embedded in the fat bodies. Let me show you the diagram over here. See here, you have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How many lobes are present? 3 lobes. Here also 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 lobes are present. These 3 lobes are nothing but the lobes of the testes present from A4, A5, A6 segment. Okay, A4, A5, A6 segment. And surrounding to these testes, what is present? Fat bodies are present. What is present? Fat bodies are present. What is the function of the testes? It is going to help in the formation of sperm. It is going to help in the formation of sperm. Now, primary organs are the nothing but who produces the gamete. So, testes is the one which is going to produce the gamete. Now, these gamete has to be transported. So, there will be the duct which is going to help in the transportation of this sperm. These ducts we call it as associated ducts. Now, 2 ducts will be there, that is Vasa deferens and the ejaculatory duct. How many Vasa deferens? 1 from each testis. So, how many? 2 Vasa deferens will be present. These are the thin ducts which arise from the, if this is your testes, it arises from the posterior. This is the anterior part of the testis and this is the posterior part of the testis. So, it arises from the posterior end of each testis and run backward and inward. So, If this is your testes, यहाँ पे तो हमने ऐसे दिखा दिया हुआ है, but how it will be, it runs backward and inward. See, this much of space won't be there in cockroach, right? So if you remember, foregut के पीछे midgut है, midgut के पीछे hindgut है, तो same way over here, testes के back side में your duct will be present. Which duct? Vas deferens. These vas deferens is going to open into the ejaculatory duct. Now let me show over here. So this 1 2 3 1 2 3 testes, 1 2 3 1 2 3 testes. Okay, 3 lobes are present, which is connected with a thin duct. We call it as vas deferens. Okay, these vas deferens are going to open into the common chamber. We call it as ejaculatory duct. Like this it will be, right? So ejaculatory duct is thick as compared to the vas deferens, and it is also called as ductus ejaculatorius. Okay, now it is wide and maiden. Maiden आपके टेक्स्ट बुक में मतलब नहीं लिखा हुआ है, please write it. Maiden means middle. So it is wide and maiden, present in the middle. Present where? On the 7th abdomen. So your 4 5 6 में testes है, 7th abdomen में what is present? Your ejaculatory duct is present, right? Now it is muscular tube and extend posteriorly and open into the male gonopore or male genital pore on the ventral phallomar. Phallomar पे क्वेश्चन मार्क लगाओ, अभी पता चलेगा, ठीक है? यहाँ पे देखो, so your testes किधर गया? हाँ ये रहा. Your testes से sperm बनता है, which enters into the vas deferens, then it enters into the ejaculatory duct. अभी मैंने gland बताया नहीं, I'll tell you. Okay, ejaculatory duct. These ejaculatory duct open into the male gonopore or the genital aperture. यही चीज यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है, ठीक है? Now associated glands will be there. See class, alone sperm won't be able to pass. Alone sperm won't be able to pass. So we need some medium for it. Now these mediums are called as secretion. These secretion are being formed by the glands. So what all glands are present over here? Mushroom gland, seminal gland and the phallic gland. Mushroom gland की बात करें तो its location is A6 to A7. Okay, it consists of two tubules. One will be the long tubule and other one will be the short tubule. Long tubule is called as utriculi majoris and the short tubule we call it as utriculi breviarius. Okay, long tubule की बात करें तो it helps in the secretion formation of, okay, let me first tell you this. Okay, now sperm, you know, sperm is the gamete. Sperm is the gamete cell, right? Now, group of sperm, what do we call it as? Group of sperm, we call it as spermatophore. Here we will be using word spermatophore instead of sperm. Why? Because sperms are going to be in the group. Sperms are going to be in the group. So, spermatophore कैसा बनता है? It is nothing but the bundle of sperm or the group of sperm. Now, these sperms are super important, so it needs covering. जैसे VIP होता है तो इसकी layer of security होती है ना, वैसे layer of security will be present for the sperm, for the spermatophore. First layer will be formed by the, that is innermost layer is formed by the secretion of the long tubule. Which long tubule? Mushroom long tubule. अभी पढ़ा ना, mushroom has two tubules. It will be like this class. This one is the small tubule and this one will be the large tubule for the mushroom. So long tubule is going to help in the formation of the innermost covering of the spermatophore. Innermost wall is formed by the long tubule of the mushroom. Then middle wall is formed by the secretion of the ejaculatory duct. The outermost wall is formed by the secretion of the phallic gland. So if we'll talk about this sperm, sperm is bundled together, grouped together, glued together to form spermatophore. These spermatophore have three covering. The innermost covering is formed by the mushroom gland. किसका? Long tubule of mushroom gland. Then you have middle layer which is formed by the ejaculatory duct secretion. Then you have the last layer, outermost layer, that is formed by the secretion of the phallic gland, right? Now, I hope you will understand this. So, यही चीज यहाँ पे लिखी हुई है class. Long cylinder, it forms the innermost layer of the spermatophore. Now, the nutrition is given by the short tubule. So, short tubule will nourish the sperm. Long tubule will cover the sperm. Okay, it will form the first covering of the sperm. Now, seminal vesicle is nothing but it is present on the ventral surface of the. So, this is your ejaculatory duct. The ventral surface of the ejaculatory ejaculatory duct, what is present? Seminal vesicle. Now here only actually I told you the bundle of sperms will be there na. So here only in seminal vesicles what happened? These sperms are glued together and stored. These sperms are glued together and stored here. So what is the function of seminal vesicle? It is going to store the spermatophore. Phallic gland, it is also called as coglobeta gland. It opens near the gonopore. Now see, देखो अगर इसे बनाएंगे तो this one is your ejaculatory duct, ventral side पे what is present? Your seminal vesicle is present. Then कहाँ गया? A6 to A7 पे what is present? Mushroom gland is present. Phallic gland near gonopore, you have the gland which we call it as phallic gland. Its function is unknown, but just now I told you the outermost layer of the spermatophore is formed by the phallic gland, right? Now the last part is male external genitalia. Male external genitalia की बात करें तो external है, that means it is present out of the body, which you can see actually. Okay, male external genitalia. Genitalia are the organ which helps in the reproduction. ठीक है? So here male external genitalia is called as phallomere or gonapophysis or phallic organ. Okay, male external genitalia का नाम क्या है? For example अगर हम male की बात करें तो male में हम क्या बोलते हैं? Penis बोलते हैं, right? Penis बोलते हैं. So यहाँ पे penis it is going to be represented by the phallomere, gonapophysis and phallic organ. Phallo means penis. Now three phallomers will be present over here: left, right and ventral. Left, right and ventral. Let me show you over here. Right, see here. So this one is your right phallomer. Then this one is your ventral वाला किधर दिखा रहा है? यहाँ पे होता है कुछ. Ventral phallomer. This is not clear. Wait. यहाँ पे देखो. This one is your ventral phallomer. This one is your ventral phallomer. This one is your right phallomer, and this one is your left phallomer. If you will see, all the phallomer structure is different, so we call it as asymmetrical. They are asymmetrical. Okay. How many phallomers are there? Three phallomers are there. Actually, what are these three? What are these three phallomers? These are nothing but the name of the scleroid. So here you will be having gonopore. Surrounding this gonopore, you have left, right and ventral surrounding of the scleroid. These scleroids are nothing but the right phallomer, left phallomer and the ventral phallomer. Okay, these are nothing but the scleroids which are covering your gonopore, right? Now, left phallomer bears two things. One is the pseudopenis and second one is the titulator. Pseudopenis की बात करें तो it is nothing but it mimics the penis. Okay, here you can see this is the pseudopenis where it is present on the left phallomer. Pseudopenis which mimics the penis, and here you have the titulator. Here you have the titulator which is going to stimulate the female, When I say stimulate the female, it means it will say कि okay chalo abhi let's do the copulation. So the male external genitalia is also called as phallomer or gonapophysis. Now these phallomer and gonapophysis are made up of three scleroids: left phallomer, right phallomer and the ventral phallomer. Out of this, left phallomer has pseudopenis and the titulator. What is the function of these phallomers? It helps in the copulation. These three phallomers are again made up of the chitin, Here you can see the structure. I want all of you to draw the structure and there itself write about it. Okay. Now, see the sperm pathway. Testes are going to form sperm. These sperms are going to enter into the vas deferens. From vas deferens, it will enter into the seminal vesicle. In seminal vesicle, these sperms will glue together to form spermatophore. These spermatophore then enter into the ejaculatory duct and then enter into the male gonopore. From male gonopore, these sperms enter into the female spermatheca. This spermatheca you will understand when I'll explain you the female reproductive organ. Now this was the neat question. The question was which among the following is not a part of the female reproductive part. So spermatheca, when we say sperm, अगर हम देखते हैं तो feel like ये male का part है. No, spermatheca is a part of the female reproductive system. ठीक है? So that's all we have in today's class. We'll meet in another class.